ondersteuning van het elftal. dames en heren, jongens en meisjes. Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. dames en heren, jongens en meisjes. Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal.
earlier on today in Group A, so the same group as Morocco and Mali. It finished as a goalless draw between Comoros and Zambia. So if Morocco get the win here, which you would imagine will be the case, then it would leave the rest of the group very, very wide open between the likes of Mali, Comoros and Zambia. But Mali certainly will have plenty to say about tonight's game and will fancy upsetting the odds against the Morocco team, who are very, very much in a rich vein of form. It's been a long, long time since the Atlas Lions last lost a game in any competition, including friendlies as well. So Morocco just with the ball inside their back four here, just with El Ainaoui, and to Aguerd, to Salah Eddine in the left back position, still inside Morocco's own half. 2 minutes played. Now to the left hand side of midfield with Mazraoui, trying to play on the through ball there, but that will be collected by Diaby for Mali's defence. Boots the ball out and it'll be a throw in for Morocco just on the left wing inside Mali's own half. Morocco's defence with the ball. Aguerd, quick 1-2 there with Salah Eddine. Now to El Yamik. Just takes his time here. Back to Aguerd as Morocco keep possession inside their back line here. And best of back passes there, and Mali looking to take advantage. They're about 30 yards out here. It's 1 against 4 in favour of Morocco. They've been able to win the ball back, but not best of defending just beforehand though. But Morocco have won back possession here. And to the left of centre, sorry, right of centre from Morocco's perspective, just with Diaz on the ball. Now to the left flank, just over the halfway line now. Morocco certainly with plenty of possession so far, just inside the 18-yard box on the left-hand side, looking to get a delivery in. Decent delivery, right in around where the penalty spot is, but it's a good defensive header away from the Mali back line. Now back into the middle of the pitch, about 35 yards out from the goal line. Now looking to play a through ball into the middle, just outside the 18-yard box, and it's going to be a free kick to Morocco in a very, very good position here. A very good position for the Atlas Lions, with a late challenge that came in there. Yeah, no question about that. Blatant foul. And it's going to be a free kick, so it's about the right of centre, but only about 3 yards away from the edge of the goal line, so absolutely close enough to go directly at goal as we just move into the 5th minute of the game. And we could well be about to see the first shot of the match, and could it end up being the first goal that goes in here? So it's just at a bit of an angle, but I think, you know, with the keeper obviously not tested yet, Diarra in Mali's goal, it's absolutely surely worth going for goal directly here. There are different options as well. We've currently got 2 Moroccan players just sort of hovering over the ball at the moment. So it could still be chipped into the 18-yard box in around the edge of the 6-yard area. They could still go for goal directly here. So about 21, 22 yards out, just at a bit of an angle on the right of centre. But they could still go for goal here. Just waiting for the referee to finish speaking to the wall. It's a very, very big wall as well, full of white shirts and red shirts here for both sides. As we now move into the 6th minute of the game. Just waiting for the free kick to be released now. Bit of a dummy. So the referee's whistle has gone. Now the free kick will be taken, and well, that was bit of an anticlimax. So they do go for goal, but the ball was well, ballooned about comfortably 5 or 6 yards over the bar in the end. So it was Diaz that went for goal, but nowhere near, it has to be said. And I don't think the Morocco head coach was pretty pleased about that. Walid Rejragui just shaking his head there as he walks back to his dugout area. So Diarra takes the goal kick for Mali. Now into the 7th minute of the game, and Mali will just trade passes in between their back line. Just best of back passes towards the goalkeeper there. Diarra is only just able to clear the ball away from danger. Ball goes out of play just in front of the goal line where the Mali head coach is, Tom Sanfier. So throw in for Morocco, about 10 yards over the halfway line on their right hand side. Just looking to, it's getting very scrappy there as Morocco try and move the ball down that right wing. It's gone out for another throw, this time in Mali's favour. It was El Nawi trying to get down there. There's a throw that Gassama will now take for Mali. Throw comes in. Immediately a Mali player is bundled over. It's Sinayoko. That's going to be a free kick for the Eagles, who are currently 4 games unbeaten. Of course, unbeaten from that opening AFCON game as well, but it was so close to securing 3 points, as we mentioned before. Zambia equalising in the 2nd minute of stoppage time in that game to prevent Mali from getting a 1-0 victory to begin their AFCON campaign with. But now Mali just on the attack here. Bissouma just on the ball here. The Mali captain just goes down. Should be a corner kick, I think. Or is it actually? No, it's going to be a goal kick for the Atlas Lions. Just a wry smile on Bissouma's face there. I think he knew he touched the ball last before it went over the byline. So goal kick for Boudou to take. Goalkeeper for Morocco plays his club football for Al Hilal. So goes long with his distribution. Now just falls to Mazraoui, but Mazraoui loses the ball though. Goes out to the Mali number 8, Doumbia. Goes past one but can't get past the second. Now Amrabat will be there to shield the ball. Tries to clear it away. Again, possession is restored here by Mali. Ball goes out of play. And it'll be a throw-in for Morocco to take. As we mentioned before then, a lot of pressure going into Morocco in this tournament. They're in excellent form. It's been so long since the Atlas Lions last lost a game. They've qualified for next summer's World Cup. They won every single qualification game. They're in a rich vein of form, and this is absolutely their best chance of winning the Africa Cup of Nations since the one and only time they won it back in 1976. So can they end, what would it be, 50 years of hurt? Certainly a lot of pressure on them. I think many people in agreement that the 2 best sides on paper in this tournament are Morocco and Senegal. They're the only 2 African nations ranked inside the top 20 in the latest FIFA World Rankings, but of course still a long way to go in this tournament. Morocco's defence now just on this left-hand side, just going over the halfway line with Agued. Lofts the ball a bit further down this left-hand side, but Mali, their defence will be equal to it. Just with Woyo Koulibaly, just knocks the ball back. And now they'll clear their lines over the halfway line. Volleyed straight back down the pitch from the Moroccan defence. It's going to be a free kick for Mali. Foul committed by Unahi. So just a reminder of what happened earlier on today. So in Group B, it finished Angola 1, Zimbabwe 1. Egypt held on with 10 men as well. I forgot to mention that before. With 10 men for all of the second half. Egypt defeated South Africa 1-0, but South Africa were denied what I thought was a clear-cut penalty right towards the end, but Egypt held on to win 1-0. And earlier on in Group A, the group that includes Morocco and Mali, it finished as a goalless draw between Comoros and Zambia. So the ball will just be knocked back to Boudou. Morocco will clear their lines here. Goes straight out of play though. And looks as if it's actually going to be a free kick, I think, to Morocco in a defensive position. Just as El Yamik was clearing the ball, he was fouled there from Sinioko. So free kick taken short. Mazraoui takes the ball over the halfway line, now into the centre of the pitch. And this is good movement here from the Atlas Lions. Amrabat to the right of centre here. Morocco moving the ball around nicely. Just going further from the right flank, now into the centre of play. Through ball played in on the right hand side of the 18-yard box. Decent defending there from Mali. But it's gone out, and it will be a corner kick here for Morocco from their right hand side. Let's see what the Atlas Lions can do here on the set piece from a corner this time. And it's going to be Unahi to take the corner. Azzedine Unahi plays his club football in Girona in La Liga. Ball comes straight back out to him. Second delivery. Oh, and looks as if Unahi was actually offside when the ball was played back towards him. So a bit of a waste there of that set piece. And that'll be a free kick in a very defensive position for Mali. So just a reminder as well, if you missed the start of the coverage, so the best ever performance that Mali managed at an AFCON was way back in 1972 when they finished runners-up in the last AFCON edition. 2 years ago in 2023, they had a solid performance, reaching the quarter-finals. That was one stage better than Morocco, who very disappointingly for them exited at the round of 16 stage. Certainly looking to do much better than that. In fact, anything really other than a trophy victory will be deemed as a failure for Morocco if they can't go the whole way. Now it's a throw in for Mali, deep down on the left hand side, inside Morocco's own half, and it'll be taken by Gassama. Now back to Diaby, all the way back to Diarra, just outside the edge of his D here. Goes long with his distribution, but that's very poor. Goes all the way back to Bounu. Diarra knows he got that all wrong. Tell by the expression on his face, as I think he apologises there to his teammates, and just literally booted the ball all the way to goalkeeper at the opposite end. Now Morocco maintain possession here. So Morocco looking to make it 2 wins from 2 in this edition of AFCON after beating Comoros fairly comfortably in the end, 2-0 in that opening game. Brahim Diaz and El Kaabi with the goals there in the second half, in the 55th minute and 74th minutes respectively. Just a quarter of an hour gone here at the Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat in Morocco. The Atlas Lions look to play a through ball into the right hand side of the 18-yard box, but it's clearly a foul there from the Moroccan forward on Gassama, and that'll be a free kick to Mali, just on the left hand side of their defence in a very deep position. In fact, so deep it's going to be the goalkeeper Jigi Diarra to take. So I'm still waiting for this game to sort of kick into life at the moment here, but you can tell Mali's shape is pretty good, set up well. You get the feeling that this is going to be a stern test here for Morocco, as Mali now go down this right hand side through Woyo Koulibaly. Just runs out of space, but he has won his team a throw in here, midway down the right flank, inside Morocco's own half. Mali just keep onto the ball here. Now pass down to Gassama and Camara. All the way back to Diarra. Just in terms of formations, by the way, looks as if Morocco playing a 4-3-3 with Diaz, El Kaabi and Saibari leading the line. Mali looks like it's more of a 4-4-1-1 with Bissouma just playing off Sinioko, who's leading the line. Ball goes out of play again. This time it's a throw in for Morocco. Now they'll play it down the middle inside their own half. Amrabat Down to the right of centre here. Morocco looking to keep the ball, and they have done, with Mazraoui. Plays the ball towards the edge of the 18-yard box. That's good link-up play. Morocco with a chance. It's spilled. Oh, and it's gone over the bar. That was a huge chance for Morocco to take the lead with the very first opportunity of the game. Great link-up play. The initial shot is parried away by Diarra. Morocco, I mean, it may have been offside, but doesn't matter anyway. Somehow, Morocco ballooned the ball over the bar from only a few yards out. The initial shots came in from Diaz, spilled by Diarra, and incredibly the ball ended up ballooning over the bar there. I think it was Saibari who got that final touch and somehow blazing the ball over the bar from only about 4 yards out. So I think there was a question he may have been offside. As we say that Amrabat has just received a bit of a blow to the face there, just pretty much right next to the Morocco dugout, and is just receiving some attention from the physios who have only needed to go about 2 yards to reach him. But now Amrabat is back up on both feet and he is okay to continue. Now it's a big chance there though for Morocco. Whether it would have been allowed if it had gone into the back of the net from close range is another story. I've got a feeling it could have been offside. Even still, that's the first real chance of this game. So that initial shot coming from Diaz. It was Brahim Diaz, Morocco's number 10, plays his club football in Real Madrid in La Liga. Diarra with the initial save and then ballooned over the bar with the close range rebound. Long ball in from Mali as the game now resumes here. Amrabat is okay to continue. The ball now with Morocco's back line. Back to Amrabat, who seems fine now. Morocco number 4. Key figure for this Atlas Lions side. Now they'll play the ball down this left wing here for Salah Adine. Now over to the right flank with Mazraoui, of Manchester United in the Premier League. Morocco keep the ball on this right of centre. Now with Diaz, plays a flighted delivery. It's a pretty decent delivery, but it's very good defending there from Mali. Cleared away, only as far as to Morocco on their right of centre, midway down Mali's own half. Then Amrabat is surely fouled there, just outside the centre circle, and he is fouled by Yves Bissouma, the Mali captain. Morocco take the free kick short and quick here. It's catching Mali a little bit off guard. Early delivery from this left-hand side, cleared away by the Mali defence, but only as far as Morocco's midfield. In the centre of play then, about 35 yards out, but that's well won back though by Mali. And they'll look to counter-attack as quickly as possible here now down this left-hand side. They're about midway down Morocco's own half. The ball is now collected by Mohamedou Doumbia. Looking to play the ball into the centre here. After 20 minutes played, the ball's now gone back out of play. And there'll be a throw into Morocco in a defensive position on their right-hand side. Bit of a let-off there for Morocco. Mali just not really making the most of that counter-attack chance. Because if they are going to win this game, they're going to have to be clinical in front of goal and take the chances when they come. So they're not going to have a whole host of chances. They've got to make the most of what chances they are able to create on the counter here. They are in possession now, playing the ball into the middle. Far too much pace on it though, and the ball will just be steered back to Boudou. Not the best of distributions though, and it just goes to the right-hand side of Mali's midfield as we just go past the 20-minute mark. Now to Gassama, who's having a decent game on the left-hand side of Mali's defence. Back to Camara. Now Diaby, the heart of the Mali defence. Plays the ball long. Unable to find Koulibaly though. Now Morocco will just clear the ball away from their back line. Foul given, so it's going to be a free kick to Mali, much to Morocco's dismay, not just from their players but from their supporters here inside the Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat. So we just reached the midway point now of this first half. It's the 22nd minute here. And it's been a pretty even game so far. Of course, the big flashpoint was that double chance that Morocco had. Could easily have taken the lead there, but Mali survived that attack and still on level terms with the tournament hosts and, for many, tournament favourites. So it's going to be a free kick for Mali to take. Talking about 40 odd, we've actually got a booking here now, so I can only assume that's for descent. And that's being shown to Mali's Boyo Koulibaly. He's got a bit of a wry smile on his face there. I don't think he can quite believe he's been given a caution. Oh, that's why he's been given a caution. I'm just seeing it on my replay here. So for shoving over someone in the wall. And that's why he's been given a yellow card. So, free kick finally comes in now. Pitched in. Comes back out just outside the 18-yard box, but it's closed down by the Morocco defence, and Mali just forced to play it all the way back to the Mali goalkeeper, Jigi Diarra. The actual yellow card in the end actually went to Camera. Apologies there, so it's Camera that's actually been shown the yellow card in the end for Mali. Now the Eagles will just go down the right-hand side, well inside Morocco's half. Or it's closed away. And it's going to be a throw-in now for Mali, only around about 5 yards away from where the corner quadrant is. Possible handball, actually. I think it'll still be a throw-in rather than a free kick. So it's just waiting for the throw-in to come in for Mali here. Now it is taken short. Still looking to deliver the ball in from this right flank. Now with Camera, who's just got to be careful, of course, now that he has got that booking. Played away though by Mazraoui for Morocco. Mali back in possession with Mohamedou Doumbia to Mali's defence. Still just inside Morocco's own half here. Just keeping possession nicely on that left-hand side. Now with Gassama. Now Mali just approaching the edge of the 80-yard box before they do go for goal. And it's their first effort, but it's not on target though. Steered pretty long way wide in the end. But that is their first effort, and it came from the number 20, Mamadou Sangaré. Plays his club football for Lens in Ligue 1 in France. As we now move into the 25th minute of the game. The long ball now from the Mali defence just goes straight back to Morocco's back line. With the delay, so we've now actually got 2 footballs on the pitch. Play now continues, now to Amrabat. Just in that anchor role really for Morocco's midfield. Bridging the gap and the line between the Atlas Lions defence and midfield here. Now back to El Yamik. Agued. It's in the heart of the Moroccan defence. We'll try and get some stats up for you very shortly. Just in case we have any further breaks or just any significant lulls in the game. It's not quite been action-packed so far, just that double chance for Morocco in quick succession, but apart from that, there's not been too much to report here. Pretty aimless long ball by the Atlas Lions, and it just goes straight to Diarra in Mali's goal. That certainly won't be troubling him at all. As Morocco's head coach, Walid Regragui, just keeps on dishing out the instructions. And Morocco just playing the ball in from the right flank, upward towards the edge of the 18-yard box, cleared away by Mali's defence, but it will go out for a Morocco throw in a decent position past the midway stage of Mali's own half on Morocco's right wing. Play goes down for Mali, and it will be a free kick for the Eagles. So this is their 14th AFCON appearance overall, and their 10th consecutive AFCON appearance, which is a fantastic achievement for the Eagles. We should be able to run through some stats quite soon for you, as Morocco's defence just having to deal with some pressure just in their right hand side. Surely can be a free kick, and I think it is. Foul committed there by Doumbia, just on Mazraoui. Shoves him away, that right in front of the dugout area, which provokes a lot of reaction. And it'll be a free kick for Morocco then, well inside their own half. So just in terms of shots then, so 3 shots for Morocco at the moment, just the 1 on target. Mali with 2 shots, but none of those on target yet. Morocco have had 58% possession of the ball to Mali's 42. In terms of XG, Morocco, no, not everyone is in stats like these, but just for those who are, Morocco already up to 0.98 on XG, as opposed to Mali's fairly diminutive 0.08 in response. But Mali in possession now with Gassama. Just trying to find space on that left-hand side for Mali. He's done alright there. Just looking to play the ball in. I think he was just trying to find Sidiyoko, who's leading the Mali line, but he can't keep the ball. Now Morocco's defence back in possession here with El Yami. Plays the ball long. Just looking to find the likes of El Kabi up top. Now back to Morocco's defence. Amrabat just supporting the central defenders there, Al Yamik and Agued. Just approaching the half-hour mark, and it's still goalless then between Morocco and Mali. But now Morocco playing the ball up to the right-hand side. Just kept in play here by Saibari. And he's gone down right in front of the assistant referee. And it's going to be a free kick to Morocco. Oh, sorry, this is going to be a throw. It's going to be Mazraoui to take here, just in line with the edge of the 18-yard box. Throwing comes in, just to the right of the centre circle, where it's collected by Agued. Now Morocco just creeping inside Mali's own half here, just on this right-hand side. Mazraoui goes for an early delivery. It's blocked by Gassama. Mazraoui to take the throw-in. Now looking to play the ball just towards the byline on the edge of the right-hand side of the penalty area. Delivery comes in, initially headed away, then another shot comes in from Morocco before it's blocked by the Mali back line, and then they scramble the ball away from danger anywhere they can. But again, it's a little bit more threatening though from Morocco. It's a Mali player just getting their head in the way, just managing to block the ball from testing Diarra in goal. And the referee is just receiving some information from VAR officials here, so just wonder if there is a possible handball to be looked at here. But a throw-in has now been taken by Morocco, so he was receiving some information, but whatever check was taking place by the VAR officials, that's already come to a swift conclusion. So back underway here. Now the Atlas Lions playing the ball onto their left-hand side, inside Mali's own half. Plenty of options. Back to Amrabat. Now right into the centre of play, about 40 yards away from the goal line. This is better for Morocco. They're moving the ball around nicer here. Mazraoui just having some support here. And the ball is floated up towards the left-hand side of the 18-yard box. But that's well marshalled by the Mali defence. Now the Eagles are looking to play the ball over the halfway line, but Woyo Koulibaly has just ran out of space there. Game's just getting a bit more stretched, and the crowd are getting more into it here. Of course, the vast majority of this crowd looking for a Morocco win. As if El Nawi from Morocco, I think, has just forced a throw in for his side. Just wait for the game to restart here. It's actually going to be a throw in the end to Mali. Just into the 32nd minute. And we're still at level terms here at 0-0. And it's going to be another free kick to Mali. Morocco just getting a little bit frustrated at the moment. You can tell their supporters are as well. Of course, they've seen their team with so much success recently. Morocco did very recently as well win the FIFA Arab Cup. It was only about 10 days ago where they defeated Jordan in the final there in Qatar. They won 3-2 after extra time. So Morocco have actually won some silverware already this month as a cross is floated in towards the 18-yard area where Saibari manages to get a header on target, but it is straight at Diarra. Will not trouble him. Great cross from Mazraoui. Had a good game so far on that right hand side. I think it actually comes off the hand there of Saibari, so I don't think it would have counted, even though he didn't mean to. But either way, just straight at Diarra. Not really troubling him in the slightest as we now move into the 34th minute of the game. So no substitutions yet from either manager. Just a reminder that every team are allowed up to 5 substitutions inside the 90-minute period, as Morocco just won themselves a free kick here around the halfway line, as if foul was committed there. It was by Lassana Koulibaly. On the Morocco 10, Brahim Diaz. So it's just only about 2 or 3 yards over the halfway line. Morocco will take it short and quick here, playing it up towards the edge of the D. Just can't find enough space though. I must say, Mali have been set up really well. Their shape has been excellent, and it's just managed to nullify Morocco's attacks so far. But still fair way to go in this match. Mali just win a throw-in inside Morocco's own half, just over onto the left flank there. It's good work by Sidiyoko, who's leading the line for Mali tonight. 10 minutes to go then, plus any stoppage time in this first half, as Gassama looks to clear the ball away. Charged down, just over the halfway line. As we just have a second football on the pitch once again. Now the throw-in will be released here. Back to Mali's defence with Camara. He's the player with the only booking so far. To be for just shoving into a Moroccan player whilst everyone was waiting for a free kick to come in. And there's the free kick comes in here, and Mali just have some space to work into inside the centre circle, but it's going to go nowhere as the referee has now called the action back, and it's going to be a free kick for Morocco now, just on the outskirts of the centre circle. Sidiyoko with foul, just going into El Yamik, and that's the right call by the referee for this game, who is Abdou Abdel Nafire. In terms of possession then, it's 59-41 in favour of Morocco at the moment. As we move into the 36th minute, attempted delivery there, just low down, just inside the 18-yard box from Brahim Diaz, but it's cleared away by the Mali defence. But yeah, so far, I say I've been quite impressed with how solid Mali's defence have been. It's good shape, it's equipped well, it's organised, clearly. And it's just frustrating Morocco at the moment. It's not led to much in the way of clear-cut chances, just those two in quick succession that Morocco had. And that's been pretty much it so far. Just have a little bit of a break in play here. Just await the goal kick to be taken by Djigui Diarra. Now Mali can advance over the halfway line. It's just a bit scrappy at the moment, this game. There's not really much rhythm to it at the moment. It's not been a dirty game, but there has been plenty of free kicks and fouls given. It has just disrupted the flow of this game for both sides, really. Now a throw in for Morocco. Again, they lose the ball though quite early on. Just gives some space for Mali through Aliou Dieng. Now Dieng loses the ball. Morocco can venture just over the halfway line in a central position. Morocco clearly expecting a foul, but nothing given by the referee, by Mr. Nafire. And then Mali can start their latest attack here, just moving the ball nicely just towards the left-hand side. Ball is now with the number 17, Lassine Sidioko. Just brings the ball further back a little bit to the centre of midfield. Now with Mahamadou Doumbia. Just towards the edge of the D. Might go for goal here. If Doumbia can find enough space. Just trying to play someone else in, but can't find enough space in order to do that. And he's actually given away a free kick there. And this is what I mean, just when you're about to get into a promising position. Just so many free kicks being given away. It's getting very, very scrappy. So now into the 39th minute. Mazraoui. Just with the ball on the right-hand side. About 10 yards over the halfway line. Inside Mali's own half. Now over to the left flank. With Anas Salah Adine. Back to Amrabat. Now into the centre of midfield here for Morocco. About 35 yards away from the goal line. But Mali's defence again equal to the attack that comes their way. Pretty comfortably able to clear their lines here. Just looking to play in Lassine Sidioko. Plays his club football in Auxerre, Ligue 1 in France. Amrabat will just knock the ball into the centre circle now for Wed to collect. Now the Atlas Lions can move possession further down this left-hand side. Now picked up by Saibari. This is a little bit better movement here from Morocco, just posing Mali a few more questions. We've mainly gone down the right-hand side more than the left, but a bit of a rare venture down the left there for the Atlas Lions, but just forced to go back though because of good pressing from Mali. Now with Mazraoui. Now to Amrabat, just inside the centre circle. And Morocco have just won themselves a free kick in a decent position. Diaz just going down there. After a challenge went in from back from Gassama. And just an opportunity, well, it's too far away to be hit directly at goal, but an opportunity for the Atlas Lions to float the ball in, pitched in inside the 18-yard area, which they do, and it is a header that comes in, but it's steered comfortably over the bar in the end though. Good delivery, just manages to find the head of Saibari, but he's always leaning back though, and in the end his headed effort goes comfortably over the bar. So it has to be said, not too much to report really in this first half at the moment. So we've just got 5 minutes to go, plus any stoppage time given by the fourth official afterwards. Goal kick comes in from Diarra. The head tennis battle here in the centre of midfield from both sides. Long ball from the Moroccan defence should be dealt with by Mali. In the end, eventually cleared out by Diarra comes quite a long way off his goal line here. Back into Morocco's half with Amrabat. To El Yami. Plenty of space to run into here. Now all of a sudden, they're midway down Mali's own half, inside the centre here, looking to just inch the ball into the 18-yard box, but again, promising position, and they give away a free kick. It's just been such a scrappy game at the moment, very stop-start, and the foul is given away by Saibari. Just into the back of Woyo Koulibaly. Doesn't really need to get involved there, and in the end it's just a free kick for Mali inside their own 18-yard box, or just outside rather. And this will be taken from Diarra. So, very even game so far. And again, as we mentioned before, just those two chances in quick succession with Morocco, and they've been your only sort of two clear-cut chances that we've had. The referee just instructing goalkeeper for Mali, Jiggy Diarra, just to actually go further back than where he was. I think he was trying to make up a few yards here. Might possibly just been a word about wasting some time already, possibly. Now very close to the half-time interval. Now just inside the 43rd minute here, as Amrabat collects the ball from the long free kick that went in. Now onto Morocco's right-hand side. Now into the right of centre. Midway down inside Mali's own half. Again, better movement this time from the Atlas Lions. Now they quickly spread the ball towards the left here. Early delivery comes in. It's a very good delivery, but the header is steered well over the bar. Should really have done better there. It's a great early delivery. But the header that comes in from El Kabi goes a long way over the bar though in the end. In fact, it's had a pretty quiet game all round really. Ayoub El Kabi scored in Morocco's opening game. Got the second goal for the Atlas Lions when they beat Comoros 2-0 just a few days ago. Wasn't close to scoring there though. El Kabi just latches onto the ball around the edge of the centre circle inside Mali's half. Saibari manages to maintain possession for the Atlas Lions. Now back to Amrabat. Now into the centre of their defence with Aguerd. Long ball spread to the right hand side. Lovely first touch there from Diaz. Just trying to find some more support. Puts the ball into the centre of play, but crossed wires there. And Mali are able to win the ball back. They lose the ball almost instantly. And the Atlas Lions will just feed possession back to Bunu. Morocco start from scratch with Aguerd. Now with El Ainaoui. He goes down. It's going to be another free kick here. I mean, none of the fouls that have come in have been malicious or anything like that. And as I said before, it's not been a dirty game. There's just been so many, like shoves in the back, shirt pulls. And there's just been so many free kicks and fouls that have taken place. It's been such a stop-start games. That was Lassana Koulibaly just with the latest foul that's officially been noted. Free kick taken short. Now with Mazraoui on the right wing for Morocco. To Diaz. Just has some space here on the right-hand side of the 18-yard box. He's got some space to work into, but that's a great block that comes in there from the Mali defence. Not sure who got the final touch there, but it is going to be a corner kick though for Morocco. And it is just an opportunity late on. And I think there's actually some appeals there about a possible handball as well in the box. And the referee is being spoken to by players of both teams now. I'll just be interested to see if anything comes from that. Currently Yves Bissouma speaking to the referee along with Amrabat for Morocco. So let's just have another look here. Ooh, there was a possible handball from the the Mali number 28, Gassama. And I think VAR are looking into this because the game has not resumed. So we've got Morocco and Mali players in conversation with one another as they're circling the referee, and the referee is making it obvious that he can't do anything further until he's heard something, a clear instruction from his VAR officials. But just for any Morocco fans listening, obviously I don't want to get your hopes up, but I've got a feeling that we may be about to see a penalty here for Morocco, and the referee is now going over to his video monitor to check for a possible penalty. And well, when you see the replay, I don't think the referee has any other option but to give a retrospective penalty. It's just a very quick tap of the ball from, I think it's Gassama there, just as Diaz was going round him. He doesn't mean to, but you would class that his hand was probably in an unnatural position. And I've got a feeling that the referee is going to award a penalty. Now, of course, usually when a referee has been asked to check his video monitor, he will then make the decision. That's obviously what the VAR officials are thinking needs to be made. But of course, as we saw it earlier in the Egypt-South Africa game, that is not always necessarily the case. So the referee has finished looking at his monitor and he's given a penalty. It is a penalty to the host nation, Morocco, as we're now deep into stoppage time here in the first half. The Mali players are not happy whatsoever, but when you look back at the replay, I don't really think any other decision could be made. So it's a handball from Gassama that's been spotted by VAR officials, and after the referee checked his VAR monitor, he has now given Morocco a spot kick here. And the question now is, who is going to take this penalty for the Atlas Lions? So deep into stoppage time. So we actually, because the penalty incident, that happened right at the start of the 45th minute. So we've actually been given 3 minutes of stoppage time, but I think we're going to have well over that. We're probably going to have maybe 5, maybe 6. But it looks as if Brahim Diaz is going to take the spot kick here for Morocco. We're now actually into the 4th minute already of first half stoppage time. We've got a long break here. Djigui Diarra, the Mali goalkeeper, is now being told to just get away from the ball and actually get onto his goal line by the referee. So it's going to be Diaz versus Diarra. And Morocco's number 10, Brahim Diaz of Real Madrid, and the Atlas Lions has the opportunity from 12 yards out to give the host nation the lead in their second group game. He's going to take it right-footed. The whistle has still not gone yet. There's been a long wait for this penalty kick to be taken. Earlier on today we saw a converted penalty struck by Mo Salah, who just struck the ball straight down the middle, almost Panenka-like. Just how nonchalantly it was taken. Pressure on for Diaz. Diaz steps up and he scores! He sends the goalkeeper the wrong way into the bottom left-hand corner, and Morocco take the lead thanks to a coolly converted penalty from Brahim Diaz, and that's his second goal of this season's AFCON tournament. And already celebratory scenes here at the Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat in Morocco as the host nation take the lead here as Diaz continues to celebrate in front of the supporters. So initially that penalty wasn't given, and after the referee was called to his video monitor, I don't think he really had any other decision to make. It was a clear handball. The hand was away from the rest of his body. I don't think there was any other decision he could make, and Diaz takes the opportunity, sends Diarra the wrong way confidently, and coolly converts from the spot. So Morocco, although it's been a very close game and a very tight game, it looks as if it's going to be Morocco that will have a slender lead then at the interval. So it's not been an eventful match overall so far, but Morocco look to go into the interval with a very slender lead, and in fact that is it. That is already the half-time whistle has gone. Plenty of consultations here already from the Mali players, and they've just got to calm down here. There's no way that they can change any of the officials' minds at this point, so they've just got to try and put it behind them. A few arguments here between Brahim Diaz and Yves Bissouma, the Mali captain. Bissouma's just got to be careful because he's been arguing with several players and with the referee as well, so getting pretty feisty out there as the players go into the tunnel. So we'll be taking a 10 to 12 minute break, but don't worry, we'll be back commentating just before the start of the second half. trying to steer a shot in, but it's blocked instantly by the Mali defence. But now they've actually won the ball back at a critical point there, and they're able to counter-attack quickly, but then they're unable to keep the ball in play. And that's just what's cost Mali, really. When they have got into a decent position, they have just tended to lose the ball at critical points, and that one was probably the biggest let-off of them all for Morocco. So it's a throw-in for Mazraoui to take. It's a good game on that right-hand side for Morocco. Of course, his club side, Manchester United, are also in action right now in the Premier League against Newcastle United. As Morocco now just play the ball out from the back here. Amrabat off the ball towards the halfway line, but that's comfortably won back by Mali. So with Camara, now Diaby, just being pressured there by Saibari. Back to Diarra, goes long with his distribution, looking to find Sidiyoko. Manages to chest the ball down, but possession is restored by Morocco, who hold this slender 1-0 lead. Foul given away by the Mali number 8, Hamadou Doumbia. This is club football for Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia. It's going to be a free kick to Morocco in a defensive position here. And Hamadou Doumbia actually showed a yellow card. It's a little bit harsh. That's why when you actually look at the first angle, it was actually an arm that was held out, and it did actually catch the face of his opponent, so that is why the yellow card came out. Just see it again, just how close El Kaabi was with that diving header, so close to actually steering the ball in the net. I think it just would have needed any touch there after that early delivery from the left flank. It should be getting started. In fact, just got a little bit of blood on the cheek there of the Moroccan player who just got caught by Doumbia. I think he is going to be able to continue, because I don't think any blood actually went onto his shirt, which would mean that the shirt would need to be replaced. So play does now continue. Starts all the way from scratch then from Bono. Now carried forward by Aguerd, does well. Now Morocco able to venture down this left-hand side here. Surely he's dragged down. Yes, he is. So it's going to be a free kick to Morocco in a decent area on this left flank. It was a really good run there by Salah Ad-Din. Now another yellow card comes out for Mali. That's now their fourth booking of this game. We've just got to be careful here, because this latest yellow card has gone to Woyo Koulibaly, and this was definitely warranted. Kind of cynically stops what looked to be a very promising attack down that left-hand side. Next goal, of course, crucial in this game. If Morocco do go 2-0 up, it's going to be very difficult to see how Mali will be able to find 2 goals in return, especially in Morocco, and with the form that the Atlas Lions are in as well. It's going to be Diaz then to take the free kick. Should be lofted in towards right into the mixer, around where the penalty spot is. And that's exactly what he does there. The ball eventually just cleared away by the Mali defence, just as far as Sangaré. Sangaré goes down. Again, very stop-start this game, just how the first half was. Now we've got our first Moroccan yellow card. Looks as if it's Aguerd that's picked up the yellow card there. Just a cynical push into Sangaré. It's now the 5th yellow card of this game. It's not even really been a dirty game. It's just been so stop-start with just, late little shoves and pushes, just stopping attacks from going anywhere. The free kick comes to nothing for Mali as Amrabat to play the ball out from the left-hand side, but that's taken away by Lassana Koulibaly. Again, possession is restored by Morocco. Salah Ad-Din to Aguerd. Now El Yamik to Bunu. Now down this right-hand side with Mazraoui. Plays a long floated delivery here, almost gets it just right, but Diarra is able to win the race. Actually, it's the tallest of goalkeepers at all. Djigui Diarra, it's quite small in stature for a goalkeeper, but he did well winning the ball there. Good anticipation from the Mali keeper there. Now the Eagles just moving towards the left of the centre circle before they get into a decent position in the final third, they lose the ball. It really has cost them dearly so far in this game. Of course, with the winning margin just at 1, it still just gives Mali a chance with the door left ajar. There'll be a throw into Mali just over the halfway line, inside Morocco's own half. Then back to the centre halves from Camara to Diaby. Just takes the ball into the centre circle now. Now to Dieng. And both teams lose the ball in quick succession, so now Mali restore possession. And then now, instead of gifting the ball to Morocco, and then play the ball out of action. And it's going to be a throw-in for Morocco in a bit of a let-off there. And I think that'll be what's concerned the Mali head coach most, Tom Sanfié, is the amount of times that they've ended up losing the ball, and sometimes not even just by gifting it back to the opposition when they just run the ball out of play. It's getting scrappy again, just between both midfields. Now runs out for a throw-in for Morocco in a left defensive position, about 15 yards behind the halfway line, inside Morocco's own half. Long throw, just a glancing header there from the number 20, Ayoub El Kabi. The best of clearances from Diarra, the goalkeeper. And Diaby just having to boot the ball out anywhere he could there, so it's now a throw in for Morocco in a decent position, just on this left flank, well inside the Mali half here. Looks if the throw-in's going to be taken by Salah Adine. As if it may well be a long throw as well. He's going to go quite a long way here. Salah Adine, long throw towards around where the penalty spot is. They've got a chance here if they could just find a space, and they haven't quite done so. Amrabat now on the ball though for Morocco. Back to Aguerd. Now to Unahi. Just finding support with Mazraoui. Now Mali win the ball back here, and he can go on a quick counter. Now with Sangare to Doumbia. Just now into the 56th minute of the game. Still Morocco 1, Mali 0. Mali still in contention. And again, the ball just runs out of play there. Lassana Koulibaly can't control the ball in time. And it just ends Mali's promising attack. So it's going to be Salah Adine to take the throw for Morocco. They still hold on to their 1-goal winning margin here. So long throw in. It's well covered by the Mali defence through Camara. All the way back to Diarra, who's just outside his D. Whilst the pass back to Camara. Now Mali will play the ball out from the back here. They don't look particularly comfortable doing so, but just as Morocco think they're about to have a one-on-one opportunity, the play is brought back for a shove once again. And now it looks as if we're about to see our first substitution here, and it's going to come from the Mali head coach Tom Sanfié. So let's just have a look as to who may be coming on for Mali here. Looks as if Feyenoord's Gausu Diarra is going to come on. So yeah, Diarra is going to come on. He's going to come on for Yves Bissouma of Tottenham Hotspur, Mali captain. So I don't know if that's tactical or whether that is down to a knock or anything like that. But Yves Bissouma has been substituted, and his replacement is Feyenoord's Gausu Diarra, making his 7th appearance for the Mali national side. So that's the first change then of this game, just that one so far. Now to Mali's right flank now with Woyo Koulibaly. Just on the ball still now. Looking to play the ball into Doumbia, about 40 yards away from the goal line, in a central position. As well to make some space. Quick link-up play with Lassana Koulibaly. Now with Woyo Koulibaly. It's probably the best level of sustained possession Mali have had, actually. And it has all just been inside Morocco's half. They've got a chance here. They've just dragged the ball into the 18-yard box. The referee has not given a penalty, but there's some very, very strong appeals from the Mali players. So that was very, very interesting indeed. I think that's a penalty. I must say, in my opinion, I think the Mali number 17, Sinayoko, is brought down by El Yamik. Now, surely VAR is going to have a look into that, because I must say, when I first saw the replay, I think Mali have every right here to be appealing for that, and now we've got a little bit of a coming together here between the Mali and Morocco players. It's getting pretty heated now between these both sides, and the referee is struggling to gain control of this game. Some players are having to be pulled away from each other here. It was a very strong penalty appeal from Mali. It did look as if Sinayoko was brought down by El Yamik. Nothing was given by the referee. He decided to play on. And it does look like the referee is possibly receiving some information here from the VAR officials. Let's have a look at another replay that I've got. Has to be a penalty. I must say, this is just my opinion, everyone, but it did look as if that was a penalty there. And then there was a bit of a coming together between the substitute who's just come on for Mali, Diarra. So we've just now got a Mali player that's down on the turf, that's just receiving treatment here. And I think quite a few Morocco and Mali players are now just speaking to the referee about whether he is receiving any updates about the VAR officials. And the referee is just going to get some control of this match here, because obviously it's meant to just be the captain from each side that could go and speak to the referee, but there's clearly a lot more players than that trying to get information from him. So currently then, we've got a Mali player down on the turf who's just receiving some treatment. I don't think that was anything to do with the coming together. It's Diaby that's gone down and just needing some treatment. Abdoulaye Diaby, Grasshoppers player in the Swiss top tier. But that's got to be a penalty. That's the reverse angle that I've now seen. And surely Sinayoko is brought down there by El Yamik, and I think the referee is going over to his VAR monitor. Indeed he is. So we officially have a VAR check, and this is to decide whether we are going to have a Mali penalty or not. I think I've made it very clear, haven't I? I'm absolutely certain that has to be a penalty to Mali. I mean, the Moroccan defender gets nowhere near the ball. He clearly takes out Sinayoko. It has to be a penalty, surely. So the referee is still looking at his VAR monitor. He's looked at it a few times now. I mean, the challenge is definitely inside the 18-yard box. There's no question that, the foul starts before, it actually goes into the box. So the referee moves away from his VAR monitor. So what's his final decision going to be here? The referee gives the penalty. So it's a penalty to Mali. The referee has given Mali a penalty here. So it's going to be a spot kick. So the referee checked his VAR monitor, watched it quite a few times, and it is a penalty. I think there's a possibility that Sinayoko has actually been shown a booking. So Sidiyoko, who I think is about to take the penalty, has still actually been shown a yellow. So I can only assume that was for some earlier dissent before the referee moved over to his video monitor. So Mali are about to take a penalty here. Well, I say about. It could still be about a minute before the spot kick is actually taken here. And who is actually going to take the spot kick? I think it is going to be Sidiyoko. And this would be to secure his second goal of the tournament. So it is currently Morocco 1, Mali 0. As we now move into the 64th minute, Mali have a golden opportunity to equalise against the host nation. There's a big delay here. There's a Morocco player that I think is still trying to get into the ear here of Sidiyoko. Also trying to psych him out, but here we go. Sidiyoko is going to take it right-footed. Sidiyoko against Bonu inside the 64th minute. We're just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. The whistle is blown. Steps up and he scores! It's 1-1. Sidiyoko equalises from the spot here, and it's Morocco 1, Mali 1. All of the Mali players and the substitutes all join each other in scenes of jubilation here as we now move towards the 65th minute. And the host nation just a little bit stunned here. This wasn't how the script was meant to go. So it's Morocco 1, Mali 1. Lassine Sidiyoko of Auxerre and Mali scores only just. The keeper dived the right way, but it went under his body. So even though the goalkeeper dived the right way, he actually ended up diving over the ball, and Mali have got their equaliser. So Morocco and Mali have both scored, both through converted penalties. It was Brahim Diaz for Morocco right just before the interval, with pretty much the last kick of the first half. And now Lassine Sidiyoko has equalised for Mali in the 64th minute here, as we now get this game back underway. So it's very much game on, and it's now Morocco 1, Mali 1. We've got a fascinating last few 25 minutes here as Morocco clear the ball away. Just falls back to Mali midfield, and now Morocco getting pretty frustrated here. It's a free kick now to Mali in the centre of their midfield, as if the foul was committed by Neil El Ainawi. Plenty to ponder here for the Morocco head coach, Walid Regragui. Floated delivery from Mali towards their left-hand side of attack, but that's easily covered by Morocco. And the ball is cleared away by Camara. He's obviously got to be careful. He's on a booking, as are quite a few players now. While they clear their lines again after a Morocco throw-in. In terms of yellow cards, we've had 6 in the game. 5 of those have gone to Mali in this match. Now Mali just on the counter-attack here. Floated delivery. It's cleared away from, well, in drastic fashion there by El Yamik. Mali keep the ball in. That's this time through Gassou Diarra of Feyenoord. It's still the only substitution that we've actually had. So Morocco, with 24 minutes to go, still have 5 substitutions that they can make. Mali still with 4. Now Mali up just on the break again here. You can tell the confidence is really flowing here inside this team. Now with Diarra just on this left-hand side, looking to take, well, 2 Moroccan men on there, but loses that battle. Now Unahi just passes back to Amrabat, just sitting in that anchor role for Morocco. Well, if it was to end 1-1, this would be, well, a bit of a surprise. Host nation Morocco in such good form. Big pressure on them to win this tournament, to win the AFCON for the first time in what would be just under 50 years. This is a really good, competitive and stern test that Mali have put up in this game. It's not been a match littered with clear-cut chances, but certainly been competitive. And Mali have gone toe-to-toe here with the host nation. So Morocco just with the ball on the left-hand side of their defence. Salah Ad-Din to Agued. El Yamik to Unahi, who's got Mazraoui on the overlap. Mazraoui, that's a good ball that is slipped in there to Diaz. Diaz looking to find space, is looking to go past Dieng. Plays the ball back. It's a very loose ball there from the Mali midfield. So it comes back to Morocco's defence, who are now placed just inside the Mali half. Early delivery floated in by Amrabat, and just signs of frustration here because that's gone absolutely nowhere near another Morocco player. So it's a defensive throw here for Mali, which will be taken by Oyo Koulibaly. Now moving to the 69th minute of the game, and don't go anywhere because it should be a very interesting final quarter of this game. We're about to see the first substitutions come on for Morocco. Looks as if we're about to see a triple substitution as well for the Atlas Lions, so plenty of changes coming in here. Mali have just got to be careful playing the ball out from the back. You can tell the goalkeeper there, Jiggy Diarra, particularly pleased with the pass that came into him, but he's done enough to just get the ball away from danger. But possession now restored by Morocco's centre halves. El Ainaoui and to Mazraoui on this right hand side. Linking up with Diaz. Back to, pardon me there, Amrabat. Now to Salah Ad-Din, looking to cut onto his right foot, get past his marker, but unable to do so. But then the ball's been ruled to have gone over the touchline. Mali not happy about that one, particular Sangare. And so we're going to see some Morocco substitutions then. So Al-Karbi is coming off, and he's going to be replaced by the number 19, Youssef Nezri, plays for Fenerbahce. We're also going to see Abde Ezalzouli come on, who plays for Real Betis in La Liga. And it looks as if Bilal El Khanous is going to come on as well, who plays his club football for Stuttgart in the Bundesliga. So El Khanous is coming on, and there's going to be Brahim Diaz that's going to come off. And final player to actually come off for Morocco is going to be Azzedine Ounahi, who looks a little bit surprised to be told that he's being replaced here. So triple substitution then for Morocco. So let's just run through those. So Ezalzouli is on for Ounahi, El Khanous is on for the goal scorer Brahim Diaz, and En Neziri is on for El Karbi. So that's the triple change that Valid Rejragi has made with his Atlas Lions side. So Morocco have two more substitutions that they can make with just under 20 minutes left. Mali still have up to 4 that they can make here in this group match. Morocco on the attack then, on this right wing. Early delivery comes in, headed away nicely there by the Mali back line. You can tell just a bit more urgency now in this Morocco side. Obviously a draw is not the end of the world. Of course, you can still finish third in the group and still go through to the round of 16. So I still don't think there's really much danger of Morocco not getting out of this group, but it would still be a little bit of a surprise. Well, probably a big surprise that if it was to end 1-1 here between Morocco and Mali, with Morocco in such good form heading into this tournament. Have the ball on the right hand side. That's surely a foul, and it is. It's the number 3 that's gone down, Mazraoui. Clearly a trip there, and it's been a game littered with those kind of challenges where, again, nothing malicious, but just late trips and shoves and stuff like that. It's made it a very stop-start game. The referee is just what's he doing here? Referee wanting a word with someone. Okay, we've got a Mali player down on the turf here. Now the referee has gone over to him. Just trying to establish exactly who's gone down there in the 73rd minute. So we're just got a break in play. So whilst we've got this break in place, we've actually got a stretcher out as well. Looks as if it's the number 17 that's gone down. Lassine Sidioko, goal scorer for Mali. Looks as if he's going to be okay. Don't really understand why a stretcher came out, so I don't think there was any need for him to have that. But because physios have come on, he is going to have to go off the field temporarily. And this is when Morocco have got a free kick that they can flight into the area. And it looks as if Mali are going to make a substitution very soon as well anyway. It's going to be their number 9 who's going to come on, El Bilal Toure. Plays his club football for Besiktas. Just wondering if he is just going to come on as a straight swap for Sidioko. But the ball comes in here into the edge of the 6-yard box. It's steered over the bar by Morocco. Should be a goal kick. Actually got the final touch there. Well, with the ball out of play, it does mean that El Bilal Toure is now ready to come on here. The Mali forward. Just seeing if he is going to come on as a straight swap for Sidioko. He's still waiting to come on though. Now he is on. Just trying to get confirmation as to who is replaced. So I think we're still waiting for him to actually enter the pitch here. So I think he'll come on when the ball next goes out of play. So now Morocco will play the ball out from the back here. 1-1 then, level terms with 16 minutes to go. Salah Adin just cutting onto his right foot. Plays the ball down to El Yannick. Mazraoui. Back to El Yannick. Now Agued just takes the ball over the halfway line. And to the left-hand side of midfield for Morocco. Now with the 23, El Carnous. The right-hand side, switching play nicely here. Morocco, Mazraoui to Amrabat. Player goes down, nothing given. Oh, that's a late call there from the referee. I think Gassama liked that there. Morocco as well, taking the free kick very, very quickly. Too quickly for the referee's liking. I think that was always going to happen. And now we've got another Mali player down on the turf. And I think the Morocco players... I think there's a little bit of play acting involved here, because we've already got 2 Morocco players that have gone over to him just to try and get him off the pitch. So it does look as if Sidioko is going to come off and he's going to be replaced by Toure. So he is still limping a little bit, so that should be a straight swap for Mali. So Sidioko coming off, and he will be replaced by the number 9 El Bilal Toure. He scored 9 goals for the Mali national side after 26 games. The 24-year-old. Free kick now comes in then for Morocco. Bit of pinball just before the Mali defence are able to get the ball just outside their own 18-yard area. And then they end up heading it back to Djigui Diarra. And now we've got a Mali player down on the pitch again here. But Mali do continue to go forward, just down this left-hand side. Morocco win the ball back. Pretty certain they're not going to play the ball out here. We've still got a Mali defender that's down on the turf. But now they will stop. And the referee is going to go over to him because it looks as if it's a head injury. So he has no choice but to stop the game. And I think Morocco are getting pretty annoyed here, trying to ascertain exactly who has actually gone down for Mali. So it's the number 11, Lassana Koulibaly. Is for Lecce in the Italian Serie A. Now into the 78th minute, getting quite a few stoppages here. And it's really frustrating the host nation. So Looks as if it's an uncontested drop ball in favour of Mali, but they've lost the ball very, very cheaply here. Morocco could strike it. It's a good save from Diarra. That was a big opportunity there for Morocco. A shot from 12 yards out after a horribly misplaced pass from Camara, I think it was, and Morocco goes for goal, but Diarra did brilliantly there just to make sure he gets the save in. So it's going to be a corner now for Morocco from this right-hand side. No one around him, so it's going to be an outswinger here from the Morocco 23, Bilal El Karnous, one of the trio of substitutes who have recently come on. It's a decent corner headed away by the Mali midfield through Mohamedou Doumbia. Now Toure can go on the break here for Mali. Ball breaks back out to the midfield for the visitors. Just bring the ball up to the edge of the 18-yard area, and they've won a throw-in a good position here, and it was good work from Sangare. Just think of Mali got maybe one chance here to actually go on and win this game and secure all 3 points, and that would be something, really would be. It's not really been a tournament of, it's certainly seen some entertaining games and a fair few goals, but we've not really seen much in the way of actual surprise results yet. Certainly not a surprise victory anyway, so Mali beating the host nation really would be something. It's going to be a corner now to Morocco from their right-hand side. So more pressure coming onto the Mali defence here. It's played short this time, and the ball will be delivered in. It's actually taken a deflection. It goes past the goalkeepers. It goes across the face of goal before the Mali defence then scramble the ball away. But then it looks as if we've got an offside in the build-up, because the assistant referee's flag is up. And it's going to be a free kick for Mali well inside their own half. So it should be an eventful last 10 minutes to go, plus any stoppage time here. Certainly you would say, in terms of attacking threats, Morocco have been the better side when it comes to stats like XG. I mean, I know not everyone likes these kinds of stats, but just for those people who are, in terms of XG, Morocco have had 2.79 to Mali's 0.88. Morocco have had 12 shots, but just the 3 on target, that's cost them. Mali have had 4 shots with 1 on target, so their only shot on target has been the penalty that they've had, but you know, they've been clinical when it mattered, I guess, and it's brought Mali onto level terms. We've now got another Mali player down. It's the goalkeeper, Jiggy Diarra, and I think it's just concerning Morocco here, just how many stoppages there's been, especially after Mali have grabbed the equaliser, because this must be the 4th stoppage we've had since then where a Mali player has gone down and needed treatment. Shots, by the way, that Morocco just recently had, that was on target. That was from Youssef En Nesri of Fenerbahce. Now we're going to see another Morocco substitution now. It's going to be the number 13, Elise Ben Seguir of Bayer Leverkusen. Is going to come on for Amrabat. A little bit of a surprise. So Amrabat's coming off, and so he's going to be replaced in midfield, it looks like, by Elise Ben Seguir of Bayer Leverkusen in the German Bundesliga, and Rahimi is going to come on for Saibari. So that's all of Morocco's 5 changes made then. So Ismail Saibari has gone off, and he's been replaced. Mali are making the most out of, I would say, Morocco is concerning them, because whenever the ball goes out of play for a throw-in for Mali, a Moroccan player goes out to fetch the ball and literally runs the ball over to the Mali player. Obviously Mali will be much happier with the points than what Morocco would be. We'll go through the as it stands live table as well in just a moment, because it is very, very tight. If it was to stay 1-1 between Morocco and Mali, as we now move into the 83rd minute of the game. Morocco just playing it back, just towards 30 yards out from the goal line on this right-hand side. A player goes down here from Morocco, nothing given by the referee. Now Mali will look to break here on the counter. They're playing it right through the middle. Now comes out to their number 9, who's only just come on about a few minutes ago, El Bilal Toure. But Morocco able to win back comfortably in the end. Just taken away by the 13, Ben Seguir. And Morocco will take the ball with the defence just over the halfway line. Just get the feeling that there's surely got to be one or two big opportunities that are going to take place right at the end of this match between now and the end. But, well, not if Morocco keep delivering balls like that. It's a poor delivery. That ends up going a long way over the roof of the goal. Just having a look at the replay there of a Morocco player going down in the box. But, yeah, it doesn't look as if VAR is going to follow that one. So 6 minutes to go then, plus any stoppage time given. And are we going to see a little bit of a surprise here? In Group A, are Morocco going to be held to a 1-1 draw by very well organised Mali side? Not had loads of goal-scoring threats, but they have been well organised in defence. They've gone toe-to-toe with Morocco, who are many people's favourites to win the competition. And who knows, maybe Mali will get one more big chance here to maybe go all the way. So it's a throw-in for Mali, about 10 yards behind the halfway line on the right-hand side of their own half here. Bit of head tennis now in the middle. We've now actually got a free kick that's given to Morocco, just behind the halfway line inside Morocco's own half. Toure just being shoved away there by a Morocco defender to get out of the way. Mazraoui on this right-hand side. Cleared away by the Mali defence. Lands back with the Morocco back line. So now with El Yami to Aguerd. Ball just coming towards this left flank here. Just needs some space to try and get the delivery in through Salah Adine. Ball runs out of play. Will be a throw to Morocco. Time beginning to run out here for Morocco or Mali to grab a winner. It's going to be Salah Adine to take the throw on this left-hand side. He goes long, the fullback. Headed away by the Mali defence. Now they'll play the ball long, straight into the middle. Not collected well by the Morocco midfield. And now Mali can just go down this left-hand side here. Into the middle of play, about 30 yards out from the goal line. But it's going to be a free kick for Morocco. Of a late challenge, and that came in from Dumbia. Late trip, really. Again, nothing malicious, but just one of those challenges that has happened so often in this game. So now Morocco back in possession, just over the halfway line. Is there time for one more golden opportunity for one of these sides to grab a late winner? Morocco pitch the ball in towards the 18-yard box. They've got a chance here, but it's well blocked and marked by the Mali number 21 through Diarra. Just managed to raise his right foot up at the right time just to block the Morocco 23, El Carnous. So we're now just going into the 88th minute, just inside the 88th minute now. So time running out here if Morocco are going to keep up their 100% winning start to this year's AFCON tournament. Outswinger of a corner from the right-hand side. Header comes in, but it's steered about 5 yards wide of the post. I think it came in there from the number 18, El Yami. Decent corner. He was just off balance with the header. Well, he actually should have left it directly for the player behind him, so he wasn't to know. So just over 2 minutes to go before we find out how much stoppage time there's going to be. We're going to have another Mali player come on very soon. That's going to be the number 7, Dorgeles Nene of Fenerbahce. And as Morocco now have the ball on this left-hand side, they're pushing hard for this late winner. Now, just less than 2 minutes to go then, before we reach the 90th minute. Now far down onto this left-hand side, just 5 yards away from the byline. It's a low ball that's sent into the 18-yard box. Mali's defence will clear their lines pretty comfortably, it has to be said. Now they're on a very, very quick counter here. We've got a play that's gone past 1, gone past 2. We've got plenty of options. They're now inside Morocco's 18-yard box here. Possible handball, but nothing given from the referee, but no appeals either. So I don't think that will come to anything. And now Morocco, it's like a basketball match now. Morocco back well inside Mali's own half. This game is getting very, very stretched indeed here. We've got the left midfielder for Morocco that's just gone into the 18-yard area before the Mali defence are able to clear their lines. And now Mali will go on a counter-attack. It's getting really stretched now. It's Abdel Ezalzouli on that left-hand side for Morocco. That's had a lot of joy there within the past 2 to 3 minutes. An attempted through ball from Mali, trying to find their number 9, Toure. Just comes to nothing. Will come out to the Morocco goalkeeper, Boudou. He's not really had an actual save to make, has he? I'm pretty sure in saying that Mali's only actual shot on target has been the penalty. But it's got them on level terms. Now a delivery from the left flank aimed at the far post there from Anas Salah Adin. Goes out for a throw. So 30 seconds to go before we reach the 90th minute. Are we going to see Morocco held to a bit of a surprise draw here by Mali? Of course, Morocco on an outstanding run of form heading into this tournament. As we mentioned before, Morocco have already won silverware this month. They recently won the FIFA Arab Cup in Qatar. They beat Jordan 3-2 after extra time in the final there. It was a pretty good preparation for them ahead of AFCON. Instead of having friendlies, they also had some competitive games there. So we're going to see a very late Mali change here, as if the number 8, Mahamadou Doumbia, is going to come off, and he's going to be replaced by the number 19, Kamari Doumbia. Plays his club football for Brest in France. And Nene is going to come on as well, Dorgeles Nene. And he's going to come on for Sangaré. So a late double switch here for Mali as we now move into the 90th minute. So we should be finding out now how much stoppage time we're going to have after this very late Mali double switch. Just confirmation of those very late substitutions then. So Mahamadou Doumbia coming off for Kamari Doumbia to come on, and Nene coming on for Sangaré. So we're going to have 10 minutes of stoppage time. So we're already 1 minute down, but overall we're going to have 10 minutes of stoppage time here. So there's still now just under 9 minutes to go here in this match between Morocco and Mali. And you just think with the amount of time still left, surely there's going to be a big opportunity for one of these sides. And it's a late high foot that's got in there by a Moroccan player. The referee's going to have to try and regain control of this game again. It's getting pretty fractious out there. Well, it's a late foot up. Just trying to ascertain exactly who came in with the high foot there for Morocco. Looks as if it was Salah Adin. And it was on Nene, who's just come on for Mali. So now we've got just under 8 minutes to go. Not surprised though with how much stoppage time we've had. We've had so many breaks within the game. It was the same for the first half as well. So 8 minutes to go then of stoppage time. Long ball floated in by Morocco, aimed towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Ball runs out of play, and it's going to be a corner kick. So the last touch there came from the Mali 25, Ousmane Camara. Just getting the ball out anywhere he could to stop Morocco from having a shot from just inside the edge of the 6-yard area on the far post following that flighted delivery. So just over 7 minutes to go now. Morocco 1, Mali 1. Are we going to have late drama here at the Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat? Is there going to be a late joy for the host nation? We're waiting for this outswinger of a corner to come in. Everyone in a Mali shirt is back here inside their own 18-yard box. The corner comes in. It's headed away by the Mali defence. And Mali are able to go on the counter here. They've got some space to work into. They can travel right down this right-hand side. They've got some space to work into. It's a good ball towards the edge of the 18-yard area. But have they got enough space to get the shot in? No, they can't. Now Morocco have got plenty of players back here. Been one hell of a fight that Mali have put up in this match, and the assistant referee's flag has gone up. So some infringement took place there. It looks as if a foul had been committed by the number 9, Toure. So it's going to be a goal kick on the edge of his own 18-yard box for Yassine Bonu to take. Plenty of instructions coming from the Morocco head coach, Walid Regragui. And we've just got another break in play here. Not too sure exactly what that's for. Oh, possible handball, maybe? So this is just from the flight to delivery that took place about a minute ago, actually. As to whether a Mali player actually handled the ball inside their own 18-yard area. So I think the referee is receiving some instructions here. And I think he has now just dismissed. I think he's just gestured to the players that there'll be nothing in the way of VAR calling him over to his video monitor. So the play will continue, so there will not be any VAR intervention following a possible handball inside Mali's own 18-yard box. Then a long delivery once players restarted. Can't be latched on by Morocco's forward line. So there's still 5 minutes to go of stoppage time here. And some concerned looks on the Moroccan fans' faces. Could be a bit of a surprise draw here for Morocco. So while we're waiting for this goal kick to be taken, so this is the as it stands group table. So Morocco would be top on 4 points. Mali would be second on 2 points, and they would be ahead of third place Zambia on goals scored. So Zambia would also be on 2, and Comoros would still have a chance to qualify, even though they're in 4th place at the moment in the group. They have 1 point, so even though Comoros are bottom, still without a win, they can still qualify for the round of 16. So it's a very, very open group here if it remains 1-1 in this match between Morocco and Mali. Still 4 minutes to go. Morocco now venturing down this right-hand side, but frustratingly for them, they cannot keep the ball in. That's an absolute waste. We've got a Moroccan fan kissing the badge. He still has hope that time is beginning to run out here. So it's going to be a throw-in for Mali. It's going to be the 28 Gassama to take. Mali trying to play the ball in through the middle. Long clearance from the Morocco back line. Now inside the centre circle. And it's going to be collected by the number 13, Ben Seguir. He's gone down. Pushed over. Yes, he is. So it's going to be a free kick for Morocco in a good area. About 25 yards away. But another yellow card that's come out. That's gone to Nene. That's the latest booking. We've seen so many yellow cards in this game now. I think we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bookings so far in this match, and 7 of them have gone to Mali. So we're just waiting for the release of this free kick. 2.5 minutes to go. So too far to... Well, actually, I was about to say too far to be hit at goal. They could go for it. They might gamble. Who have we got just around the ball here? It's Ben Seguir, who might go through. Just got another Moroccan player just sort of within the vicinity of the ball as well. I think they're going to go for goal here. It's about 25 yards out. It is towards the left of centre. He's clearly looking as if he's shaping up. We've got plenty of Moroccan fans who can barely watch here, desperate for their nation, their side, to grab a late winner. So it looks as if it's going to be Ben Seguir to take. He does go for goal, and it is just on target, but there's no real pace on it. And it's a pretty comfortable save for Djigui Diarra to make there. He's able to hold on to the ball. No spillages. I'm sure his heart would have been in his mouth there, but keeps a hold of the ball. Fairly bread and butter save. 90 seconds to go. This would be one hell of a point for Mali if they can hold on to this. A 1-1 draw away at the host nation, Morocco. Many people's favourites to win the whole thing. And it's going to be a throw-in for Morocco. So much urgency being shown now. And it's desperate defending as well from Mali. Ball goes out of play again, midway down the left flank for Morocco, inside Mali's half. Back to the Moroccan central defence with Aguerd. Quick 1-2 between El Yamik, but they desperately need the ball in the final third now. They're just going to have to go direct here. But this is good pressing though from Mali. It's just forcing Morocco to just sort of pen themselves back in towards their own left corner quadrants here, and a little bit of a risky pass out to the goalkeeper, Bonu. Now it finally goes long, 30 seconds to go. Some space opening up here for Morocco in the middle, and it's they just run into another Mali wall there. Ball runs out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for Mali. 20 seconds to go. Is there time for Mali to maybe grab a late winner? Not in too much of a hurry to take this throw. It's about 10 yards behind the halfway line here, inside their own half. Now the throw comes in. Just a few seconds to go. Is this the last chance? Morocco have won back possession on the left-hand side of midfield. This has got to be the last chance. We're in the 100th minute. Play is sent back to the number 13, to Ben Seguir. Plays the ball now onto the right-hand side. It's floated into the area. It's out of the way. Oh, and it's a great save. It's a great save by the Mali goalkeeper, Djigui Diarra, and it prevents an own goal. What a save. Goodness me. Oh, it was an intentional back pass of a header. Oh my goodness, from the number 26, Woyo Koulibaly. But I think he headed it back with far more pace than he intended to. And Diarra is forced to claw the ball away, and he somehow ends up clinging onto the ball so that no Moroccan player can come in for the rebound. And that's it. That's full time. The full-time whistle has gone, and Morocco came so close to getting such a fortuitous last-gasp winner. So it was almost an own goal from Woyo Koulibaly, but it was a great save from Djigui Diarra to make sure an own goal didn't take place. So it has finished here as a 1-1 draw between Morocco and Mali. So Morocco took the lead on the stroke of half-time through a converted penalty from Brahim Diaz, but Mali equalised just before the midway point of the second half when they got their own penalty, and that was converted by Lassine Sinayoko. And despite some very late pressure from Morocco at the end, it's a very hard-earned point from Mali against the tournament hosts and tournament favourites. So thank you so much for listening in to our live commentary coverage. It's been an absolute pleasure. But at full time here,